Hey guys, welcome to my house of Gucci movie review. So it's review the movie, rate it, and also just gotta talk about Jared Leto, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna just bear with me, please. And yeah, this is based on the book by the same name, and it's directed by Ridley Scott, who's given us a ton of stuff. And he knows how to tell a story. And there's definitely a story being told with House of Gucci. One that I wasn't familiar with because I went into this super cold. I didn't see the trailers. I didn't Google anything. I didn't even read the synopsis. And after seeing House of Gucci, I promise I'm saying House of Gucci and not House of Coochie. I can tell you this is basically Fashion World Game of Thrones with a really impressive cast. Even though they all had a very difficult time for some reason with the Italian accent. Yeah, I'm not sure there was a dialect coach on set. And if there was, they probably picked them up from Fiverr. Because some of this was, yeah. Thankfully, the story and quality acting made it easy to overlook and forget the whole accent thing. So that's good. And talking about quality acting, we have to start with Lady Gaga. In my opinion, she's been the closest thing we've had to the next Madonna. But unlike Madonna, Lady Gaga can actually act. Dude, she's fantastic in this. In fact, I didn't even see Lady Gaga in the movie because she totally disappears into the role. I'm just going to make this prediction. Lady Gaga will one day be known just as much as an actor as she is known as a singer. And this was her best performance as an actor so far. And sure, her accent does sound pretty Russian at times. Like I thought she was in Black Widow, the way she sounded when delivering some lines. But who cares? It's freaking Lady Gaga. Adam Driver, as always, amazing. This guy seriously needs some Oscar love. I honestly don't care what movie it's for because he's solid in anything that he does. He really is a true actor. And yeah, he kills it here. Al Pacino, obviously, solid job. Even though it was distracting watching him debate. Do I use the accent or do I drop the accent? Do I use the accent? Do I drop the accent? Yeah, he's off camera for a while for reasons I won't get into. He comes back and there's zero accent. And I'm like, finally, a decision's been made. That's cool. In the next scene he's in, the accent is back. And I'm like, I give up. But yeah, it's still solid acting because you feel a lot for his character. Jeremy Irons, he was just like, nope, I'm not even going to try the accent. I'm freaking British, whatever. And hey, at least it wasn't distracting. Speaking of distracting, give me a minute. I'm trying to put this into words. Because love it or hate it, this truly is a performance that will leave you speechless. Okay, true story. You know how I said I went in cold? I went in really cold. Like besides Lady Gaga, I didn't know who was in the movie. So he comes on screen and I'm hearing him talk. And I'm like, man, there are these little moments when he's saying certain things that sounds like Jared Leto's Joker from Snyder Cut. The one that sounded like Kermit the Frog? That one.
Oh, contraire, my little fistic. If you want to kill me, I'm your best friend. How she suffered so.
Yeah, that one. I finally gave in and pulled my phone out in the theater. Obviously dimming the light all the way because I'm not an animal. I Google the cast and I'm like, yeah, this makes sense now. Yeah. Yep. Jared Leto is back. And he has done something I've never seen an actor do before, which is to be the absolute worst part of a film and at the same time being the most entertaining and enjoyable part of the same film. How does that even happen? It's a freaking accomplishment. So is the ability to transform your character through the course of the movie from a dim-witted family member into a full-blown Italian cartoon character. Which is impressive because this is not even an animated film. I was watching the movie like, what's happening? Forget the makeup. This is the transformation we should be talking about. And if you are okay with stereotyping, then boy, do I have the Italian accent for you. Yes, I'm talking, hey, let's make a pizza. Mamma mia, mwah, Montebella, tutti frutti. Hey. That's not an exaggeration. It's like that. Even like the body language. Yeah, it's like that. And I know this comparison has already been made. I didn't come up with it. But put it all together and it really is Super Mario, dude. And listen, let me make it very clear. I fully realize Jared Leto is truly a talented actor. But with that Joker thing he pulled with Suicide Squad, on and off the screen. And now this, there's like a recent pattern and it's kind of like attention whore. Sorry, it just feels to me. His main priority is attention and headlines, even if the film suffers. And yeah, it sucks because I think he's better than that. And I know I'm not crazy because there is severe upstaging in this film. Why? Because it's got to be about him. Lady Gaga could be doing an Oscar performance, but if he's coming in and he's like, are you watching Lady Gaga? No, you're watching him. Sorry about the rant, but one last thing. If you don't know, Razzies are the awards they give for movies and performances that are the worst of the year. I can actually see Jared Leto getting nominated for an Oscar and a Razzie for the same performance. Back to my review. House of Gucci. It does have a lot of story to tell, and it does it well, with a solid pace for like the whole first half of the movie. It's brisk, it's stylish, and it's a good looking film. Unfortunately, as the story gets darker, it starts to feel like a straight up soap opera. Combine that with its muted color palette, which honestly I wasn't a fan of through the whole film, and it just feels like the movie loses its energy, except for that cartoon character. And at that point, you do start to feel the runtime, because it's 2 hours and 37 minutes. And yeah, they really could have removed maybe 15 to 20 minutes of this film just fine, and they would have kept it brisk. Still, I do think it's good. I don't hate it. I think it's a good movie. But there's just something missing that these type of movies usually have. When this is streaming, there's not one scene that I'm like, oh, I have to see that scene again. It's not there. The test drive in Ford versus Ferrari, the banter in like Green Book, Leo DiCaprio's Tinder date with the bear and The Revenant. Yeah, there's not that moment that stands out here, but it's a good film overall. And it just feels like this is going to be in Oscar conversations. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. Even though there was another movie about murder and deceit in the fashion world this year that was actually better, I'm totally cool with this getting Oscar buzz. Hopefully Lady Gaga and Adam Driver both get nominated. Guys, in the end, House of Gucci.
What are you doing?
I'm freaking recording, dude. What do you want?
What are you doing? So freaking...
Okay. House of Gucci carries itself with a lot of weight and importance. And it really wants to be epic and amazing. And this really does want to be a 5-star film. And even though it's not, it's still a really good replica. I'm not even going to apologize for that pun because I kind of liked it, and sorry. Guys, what did you think about House of Gucci? What did you think about Jared Leto's performance? Please like, subscribe, and whatever all the stuff that I have, and thanks for watching.